So before we go into the elected officials, I'd like to call Mr. John Countouts, who is the gentleman that put the, he directs the Neighborhood Coalitions Association, and he put the petition together. So John, if you could give us a couple of minutes as to what the petition is and what it aims to accomplish. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So on that back table, there is a petition that we have started, and this is a really important issue in Providence. And for full disclosure, I want you to know that I am running for City Council in Ward 1. I was born in Fox Point, 25+ year resident of the neighborhood, and my problem is we can't afford to have elected officials in office not care about this issue. This is much broader than just the East Side. This is about the entire city. And so what we did was we put together a coalition of over 19 neighborhood associations across the city of Providence. And I get emotional about this because, again, it's not about the East Side and the rest of the city. This is about our entire city. And we really have to fight for our children, first and foremost. And the neighborhood groups, the residents, and the folks who are a part of the Providence Coalition of Neighborhood Associations are opposing this development because they fear that there's going to be more pollution that is going to have dire implications on our entire city. And considering that this is having an immense impact on our children and their ability to learn, we all have to work together as community members and galvanize with each other. And I'm not saying with pitchforks and things like that, but I'm saying as a collective, our voices really need to be heard, and we really need to work towards legislative change that's going to impact not only this community, but our greater community. And again, you heard the data. Asthma is the most common chronic illness in children in Rhode Island, affecting 25,000 individuals, or almost 11% of children in the state. And that's the 9th highest prevalence in the nation. And the problem is concentrated in these areas of Providence, and we ought to work really hard to address this issue and think about what the alternative solutions are. And there are lots of solutions out there. But ultimately, the people who should be coming up with the solutions are the people that are closest to the problem. Because you all know the solution. You all have to deal with the consequences of some of the inequitable zoning practices, some of the polluting businesses in this area. And so together, we really have to work together to demand that our voices are being heard, and we have to come up with solutions moving forward to ensure that we can move our city forward, and most importantly, we can fight for our children. So that's what I'm going to say today, and I thank all of you for being here, and if you get a chance, please just sign the petition and stand up for our children. I really appreciate it.